What's going on, everyone? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Before I begin, I want to say thank you so much to each and every single one of you for helping this channel to become what it is. We've broken the 700 subscriber mark, so thank you very much. At this rate, we'll reach 1,000 subscribers in no time, and I can't do that without your help. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you see and you enjoy the content, I appreciate if you would subscribe, smash that like button, and of course comment in the comment section below. Also, if you're either current viewers of the channel or new to this channel, I do have an eBay store called the Carolina Collector 001, where I've been selling a lot of graded sports cards and loose sports cards. Guys and gals have been awesome. I have 6 auctions right now that are going to sell, and I probably have like another 45 to 50 items after that that are available. So if you want to help support the channel, click the link into the description box below. It really helps to support the channel and helps me to pick up things like this to review. Before I begin, I want to say my thoughts and prayers go out to my fellow Carolinians, whether in North or South Carolina, along with Georgia and anywhere else where people were affected by Hurricane or Tropical Storm Helene. My area was spared, thank God. They had a crew to clean up a little bit here on the property. We had some down branches and pockets of pooled water, but nothing too crazy. But the surrounding areas here have still had power outages, and there are a lot of places here, especially in North Carolina, that got tons of flooding. But fortunately for us, we were spared, so my thoughts and prayers go out to anyone that was adversely affected by that storm. You have our support. But anyway, with that being said, I haven't done a proper video in a while. I know the last full-length video I did was quite disturbing, to say the least. So we're going to get back on track here. And this just showed up a couple days ago. This is the 40th anniversary cartoon colored correct Soundwave. And I used to have a huge G1 collection, but I sold it over time. Little by little, I've only been picking up sporadic G1 reissues, and that's because I have a lot of Transformers Legacy and War for Cybertron figures, plus a lot of KOs. But every so often, there's that one or two that grabs my attention when it comes to G1. Like, I bought Missing Links CO1 and CO2, and they look awesome. I picked up the gray Megatron recently from the Megatron 2-pack. And when I saw this, I had to get it, because Soundwave, he's just, I have to say, arguably, besides Megatron, Bumblebee, Prime, and Starscream, Soundwave arguably is one of the top 5 fan favorites, in my opinion. What makes this guy unique is that he's been color corrected to match how he looked in the original G1 cartoon. So I got this from TF Source. Unfortunately, the side of the box got cut open. It doesn't matter, because I really don't save boxes like I used to anymore. But I guess that's just going to make it easy to open. So as you can see here, it's a really, really nice box. 40th anniversary, or 40 years of Transformers. You can see Ravage and Laserbeak in there, along with Soundwave. There's the side panel right there. You got the classic back, and then you got the tech specs. So we're going to go through this right now and check them out. Again, I don't save boxes. I know that might trigger some people out there, but oh well. So, oh, by the way, I want to thank you guys. What you're looking at right there is a brand new camera stand, so that this way when I do box breaks or pack rips, or I have something that I can do hands-free, I don't have to bring out this setup I have here. The only thing is, for this case, it's too big or too tall to do a hands down. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way with my current stand. So here's the tray. We got the tree with Soundwave's, I guess you want to say, barrels. There's his batteries or guns, and we have the weapons for Ravage and Laserbeak right here. There's Ravage and Laserbeak in its tray. So let's get down to it and get this guy out of his plastic prison. by the way, for anyone that bitches, moans, whines, and complains, especially if you're left-wing psychopaths, if you want to save the environment and you complain about plastic, make sure that you stop buying toys, because that just makes you a hypocrite. I love to point things out like that. I still see people bitching, moaning, whining, and complaining on YouTube. Well, they should use less plastic. Well, if you're so concerned about plastic, why do you buy toys made out of plastic? It's stupid. So anyway, here's Soundwave right out of his tree. Let's go for his batteries. We'll do it like this. We'll do Soundwave first, then Ravage, then Laserbeak. Man, my hands are like bone dry. So we're going to take this out. We'll take out the tree. Again, I don't save boxes like I used to. Man, they really bolted this thing down, didn't they? And unfortunately, almost knocked that off the table. It's always an adventure on my channel, isn't it? I should have, in hindsight, had my Smith & Wesson knife on me. But we're going to pull out a couple of these. I really don't care about saving stuff like this. It's just my thing. So we'll get 2 of these off of this tree here. And we'll stick these right there inside of his battery packs. Which... Alright, this is the one I guess that can hold it. There we go. I don't think 2 of them can hold it. I mean, technically it's supposed to, but no. This one, for whatever reason, it doesn't allow for his barrel, but this one does. Now, if I remember correctly, this is supposed to extend. There we go. So there's no chrome anywhere on this thing. And I believe this one is for his shoulder. And right out of the box, it's super tight. So there we go. And his transformation is fairly simple. There's no reason to look at the instructions. I've had a couple Soundwaves in my day, so there's really no mystery to this Soundwave, and it's not as complicated as his Netflix counterpart or any of the War for Cybertron versions. So, like I said, fairly simple transformation. I'm going to set him up there with his blaster, and then we're going to pan the camera up and take a good look at him. There he is. Color correct Soundwave. Now let's get these other ones out of its plastic prison here. Let's go for Ravage first, and then Laserbeak. Laserbeak's already looking good. I haven't even really taken a good, long, hard look at him, but yeah, there's absolutely no chrome with any of these. It's just me and my fat fingers and having trouble like grabbing his weapons out of this plastic tray. Which is part of the fun, because, like, you know, if you really, just like with anything in life, you know, you want something, you got to work for it. You don't just get it because you have a hello, my name is what, who pronoun freak. So, all right, we're going to put the tray down here on the ground, then I'm going to move Soundwave a little bit over here, just so you ladies and gentlemen can get a better look. And here are the cassettes right out of the tree, along with their respective weapons. Let's take a look at the paperwork anyway. So, words, things, probably a warranty sheet, who cares? And has a very good looking retro style fold out for the instructions, but again, these are fairly easy, so no need to really dive too much into that. All right, let's take a look at Ravage here. So he feels like he's die cast, because Soundwave's feet are pretty heavy. Yeah, this is definitely die cast, but he's just as scrawny as I remember, because I know the War for Cybertron or Netflix version of Ravage completely folds out, but this Ravage is a pancake. That's how it was in G1, ladies and gentlemen. But what was cool about these is like you could fold them up and stick them in your pocket and take them to school, and then the freaking teachers would take them away from you, or you would lose them in school. But not bad. You know, he's got the Decepticon symbol right there on his shoulder, I guess. Typical Ravage from G1. Now, I remember he can never stand. That much I remember as a kid. Yeah, come on. Yeah, he wants to list over already. I'm trying to balance him, but... Hey, I got it. So let me pan down here just a little bit so we can take a real good look at these guys. We'll move Soundwave up. So there's Ravage, and Laserbeak is just as easy, but look at that, how cartoon correct this guy is. I really like this Laserbeak. Now, if I remember correctly, his transformation is just as simple. And out come his wings. And then you slide this forward, and there's the buzzard's head. There you go, there's Laserbeak. And then, of course... Now, I've noticed something already that is different. It's not just the colors that are different. I remember Laserbeak's weapons, even though you kind of parts forming here, were actually a lot longer and pointier, but I guess our stupid, goofy laws that we have here in the United States will not allow for sharp objects, I guess. Like you always see that on Optimus Prime reissues where they shorten the smokestacks on the truck on Optimus's shoulders. But I guess the one thing we can do right now, I want to do this with Laserbeak, is I guess it would be more cartoon accurate to see the underside of Laserbeak showing through Soundwave's chest. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what's color correct. I would think it would be this way, because he would slide in, and in order to come out, he would be head first. So I guess you would have to just back him in. And with this Soundwave, you can only get one cassette in there. Okay, so there it is. And you can see the Decepticon symbol quite well on there. I mean, that looks really, really good. He's got red eyes and everything. Of course, Ravage can't stand because he's drunk. But that is an awesome... That's a very good representation of a G1 Soundwave. Now, he does have some articulation. His shoulders do move. You know, he's got up and down. His elbow does bend. His wrists and hands, unfortunately, don't open up. That's how it was on the original toy. He doesn't have any backwards movement. That's because of the transformation. Of course, he's got this canine style forward motion, which, again, that's just a symbol of a symptom of the transformation. But mine is very tight. Most Soundwaves are very, very loose. This guy right out of the box is very, very tight. So, I'm not sure if I would ever want... Oops. I'm not sure if I ever want to mess with this guy. But he's probably going to be a static statue up on my toy shelf in my living room. But I tell you what, he is a really, really nice representation of a color-correct G1 Soundwave. It looks really good, and everything's tampographed. There's no sticker sheet or anything like that, which I prefer, because over time, you know, stickers tend to peel off and they fade. Hopefully this guy doesn't yellow. I do have the Netflix Soundwave that everybody's been complaining about yellowing. Mine hasn't yellowed because, you know, I don't sit in the grass playing with my Transformers going pew pew pew. So, but anyway, yeah, he's a really, really, really good representation of G1 Soundwave. He does turn his head. I guess you can kind of pose him a little bit, but then he's looking right into his shoulder cannon. So let's switch arms. I guess Soundwave at that point becomes a lefty. So turn him this way. Increase efficiency or be terminated. Megatron, attention. Man, Frank Walker and that vocoder is just classic. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are really, really awesome. I did pick up 2 packs of cassettes that are KOs because I wanted Rumble, Frenzy, and Laserbeak. There's going to be a second Ravage in one of the 2 packs, but that's fine. I could probably, mess around with that guy, put it on my workbench for my sports cards. But I definitely want to try to complete the set. But, I mean, as is, right out of the box, folks, this guy is just amazing. Really, really nice representation of the original G1 Soundwave, and is really comparable to the War for Cybertron Soundwave, which, of course, is smaller and a bit more robust. But this is how we got him back in the 80s, minus the chrome not being present on this guy. But if you're able to get this guy, I highly, highly recommend it. I fell in love with this the first minute that I saw this go on for sale. So I got this at TF Source. I did order a couple more Transformers, and I still have stuff I haven't even opened yet. You guys have no idea how much stuff I've got to review that I haven't opened yet. So, forget the background noise. I'm outside. It's going to happen. I guess, with everybody being locked up indoors these past couple of days with this hurricane, I can't blame people for being a little bit of, punch drunk, I guess you want to say, 2 or 3 days of sitting at home having cabin fever will do that to people. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling on here. So anyway, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a G1 reissue 40th anniversary Soundwave with cartoon correct colors with Laserbeak and Ravage. These guys are awesome. But I think, for me, Laserbeak kind of is stealing the show. Look at how accurate that is. I might put a Decepticon symbol on his forehead. As I know, even in a cartoon, he had a camera sticking out of his head sometimes, but, I mean, you can't win them all. I know, with the War for Cybertron Laserbeak, I think he has that feature. I don't remember. I have him up on my shelf, but there you go. Let's get them all in frame here. So there you go. Soundwave, Laserbeak, and Ravage. There you have it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, I do all of this unscripted. Expect the unexpected with this channel. I just like having fun. This world is too crazy and too nuts to not have fun. And I just remembered something before I end this video. There's supposed to be a storage. Yep, okay, there's a storage compartment. You know why? Because if I take... Technically, it's supposed to be for the batteries, but do these fit in there? I don't remember. So that's why I don't lose these. So, I don't know if you can crisscross them, if they'll fit like that. It's been a long time since I had a G1 Soundwave. There you go. And it's even got the belt clip on there, too, so you can, walk around like anybody has a Sony Walkman anymore. That's still a nice feature, for anyone that wants to wear them he's an actual cassette player. But anyway, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Also, check out my eBay store. The link is in the description box below. Thank you so much, everybody. And I apologize again. It's been a couple days since I did a long-form video. Let's get back on track here again, ladies and gentlemen. I got tons of stuff I still have to review. So with that being said, take care, God bless, stay safe, enjoy your weekend. And again, my thoughts and prayers on behalf of this channel goes out to those that were affected by Hurricane or Tropical Storm Helene. And speedy recovery and Godspeed. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon.